Okay, here we go. So this is workshop item tier update. This is a new bulletin that PUBG put out, going over the changes they're going to be making to the PUBG workshop. For those that don't know, the workshop is, in my opinion, the best place to actually get skins, weapon skins, vehicle skins, and clothing skins in PUBG, because you can do it for free. You can also do it for free for the contraband stuff by buying the coupons, but you can use BP to open up the crates and the keys needed for the workshop. And it's actually a ton of really cool skins in the workshop. Like, a lot of the previous season pass skins are in the workshop. A lot of the previous store bundle items that cost like $10, $20, $50 are in the workshop, and you actually can get them all for free. And what they're changing though with the workshop, the credits that you get for disassembling the items and the credits required to craft said items. So let's take a look at what's actually changing here. It says with update 29.2, which by the way, that update is coming out next week. So today is May 7th. The update comes out May 14th, I believe. Yeah, May 14th. Will also be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, May 15th for PC, then May 21st for console. So that's when this change is going to take place. And we should be seeing a new Survivor Pass with that update. And I think even a new progressive skin. That's just kind of rumored right now. Okay, so it says previously, items designated as basic tier and those unassigned to any tier will be assigned a new value-based tiers. The credits needed for crafting and credits obtained from disassembling will align with those new tiers. So it says review the details below. Targeted items, what they're going to be changing: emotes, sprays with the spray cans, nameplates, emblems, and charms. So not weapon skins then, I would say. The current workshop crafting disassembling credit balance. Okay, so currently to do an emote, it's 500 credits. To do a spray is 200. A nameplate is 400, and charms are 1200. To disassemble those, they give it as 150, 70, 140, and 300. Let's go into PUBG, just go verify that real quick. Emotes should cost 500 credits to craft. So let's see. Emote, okay, 500 credits. A spray paint. Do I even have any sprays? Let's see. Spray, 200. Okay, so all that's right. So that's what it's currently at. And if you disassemble it, disassembling an emote should be 150. Disassembling a spray should be 70, which it is, so 70 credits. Emote 150. Okay, so that's what it is currently. So what is it changing to? The amount of credits required for crafting is shown as 0 for vouchers, as they don't require crafting. Okay, that makes sense. The items are listed in the following order: emotes, nameplates, set imprints. Oh, so they do have set imprints. So clothing skins are included as the set imprints. Special crafting items, voucher, and imprints. All right, so this is the new stuff. Okay, so they used to cost 500, all of these emotes, and now they're going to cost 200. So they cost 300 less. And when you disassemble them, you used to get back 150. Now you're only going to get back 90. So you lose 60 on the disassemble, but it costs 300 less. It's actually a lot. For the victory dances, these are also emotes. These are 300 instead of 500, and you get 150 back still. These are all emotes, so all these are cheaper. Okay, that's good. So let's find some different stuff. So these are all emotes, victory dance, nameplate, and spray vouchers. These are all, so vouchers don't cost anything to craft. They're just, you have a voucher, you can just accept it, and boom, it goes to your inventory. So that's not changing, but I guess they probably reduced set imprints. Here we go. Now these are the clothing sets that have like multiple items in them, and they also sometimes contain weapon skins as well. So let's see. I would like to go and find one of these to compare it against. That would be really nice to see what it changed to, you know? Oh, White Sheba isn't here. Sorry. White Sheba set. Okay, so currently it used to cost 2,600 credits. Now it's 2,400 credits. Now, what if I disassemble this? Disassemble. I would have gotten 950 credits. I still get 950 credits with the new update. So it looks like they're also lowering. Why is that hard to say? The credits required for crafting items, which is good. It's not a heck of a lot of a lower, to be honest, but it's better than nothing if you ask me. Let's see. Do I have anything else? The Pollo Locos Okay, so this one used to cost 4,000. This comes with 2 skins and an emote. It now is going to cost 3,700 to craft it. And if I were to disassemble it, 1,750, and you will still get, oh no, you only get 1,690 now. So it's actually lowered for this one, the amount of credits you get back. It's weird how they change some of them. Like, you figure it'd be all kind of be the same, but okay. Any others that we can look at? And page, oh, cheerleader, they have one cheerleader uniform set. Okay, so this one used to cost 1,900. Now it's going to cost 2,000. So they increased this one. Yeah, okay, so this is, some of it's a decrease by a few hundred tokens, and some of it's increasing by 100 tokens. So I mean, I don't know what to make of that. I figured they would have lowered all of them. Like, that would make the most sense to me. You lower all of them. And it's weird that they're only lowering like 20 of them. It's not like all of them. It's just like a certain number of them. I wonder how they came up with that. Oh, Battle Bunny. Here you go. So this one, Battle Bunny set imprint, used to cost $4,200 or 4,200 credits. And now it's going to cost 4,000. So they lowered it by 200 credits. This skin cost like 20 bucks in the store back in the day when it came out too. Moral of the story, to recap, for what you need to know about the workshop changes coming. This takes effect next week, okay? So I would first recommend looking through the list of items that are on the website. Determine if you even want any of those, or if you have them in your inventory, I should say. If they're already in your inventory and you're on the fence about crafting them, check if you already have them. If you want to craft them, it's probably gonna be a better idea to wait until next week, but you can always just double check yourself by doing what I'm doing. Go to the craft section, sort it by high ranking, and just go find the item in your inventory that you're waiting to craft. See how much it would cost to craft it now and compare it to what it's gonna cost to craft it next week. And it looks like most of them have gone down a couple hundred credits. We saw one go up like 100 credits, but most of them are going down. For disassembling them, it does look like you're actually going to get a little bit less for some of them for disassembling. So if you were on the fence about disassembling items, I would say disassemble them now. So yeah, so that's just a quick little update for you on what the workshop changes are going to be. I don't have any news or leaks to share with you guys for update 29.2 yet. That update comes out next week with the Erangel Classic update. So there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff happening next week, like the new Erangel mode, the new old map, a survivor pass, probably a progressive skin going to the Contraband critical CDome Hideout crate, workshop chest changes, all kinds of stuff's going on. So I'll keep you guys updated if anything new happens to pop up in the next couple of days. Obviously, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Oh shoot, I forgot to tell you guys too, speaking of like PUBG news, let me put back up Twitter real quick. So again, the whole Erangel Classic mode coming out next week, right? So PUBG's been like kind of dropping these little hints, these little Morse code transmissions. Here it says transmission start 010. It's a bunch of binary zeros and ones. The first one, the message is they started in 2017. Then May 6th, yesterday, they tweeted out another one. They were loved by many. And the next one, the one they posted today, they brought us together. So these transmissions are building up this little kind of like, you know, Easter egg hype for the Erangel Classic reveal. Some people, like God, was foreshadowing maybe it's the old leaderboards coming back for PUBG. I don't think that's the case. I think what it is just talking about Shroud and Wacky Jackie, because they're obviously the two people promoting that PUBG's having to promote this new featured event. So I think those are just going like harping back to the old original PUBG top streamers, you know, Wacky, Shroud, etc. So I think that's all that's referring to. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. In terms of skins, I do think we're gonna get Shroud and Wacky Jackie skins next week. The ability to purchase them for a limited time. I do think that. There's nothing to confirm that. That's just me talking shit. But I hope to see it. I think that'd be really cool. Which is another way to get old progressive skins other than black market once a year or something. I couldn't agree more. It doesn't make sense to me why they lock the items away and kind of just, you know, put them away for years. I don't get it. To me, why would you not want everyone to just be able to get them throughout the year, you know? Like, instead of forcing players to dump $100 or $200 at a time because they kind of get the sense of urgency, like, oh my god, if I don't buy it now, I'm never going to get it again. It's like, man, why not just let people like, all right, once a week, maybe I'll throw $10 at it or something like that. I'm feeling a little frisky today. I'll throw 20 this week at it, whatever, you know, whatever. Like, just kind of do it your own leisure and not be forced into it. Speaking of, let me buy my 10 contraband coupons with my scrap each week. And then did I already buy my contraband coupons with BP? I did not, so let me do that. You can buy up to 50 contraband coupons each week with BP. So I mentioned Workshop being a great place to get weapon skins and clothing items and all that kind of stuff, but you can also use your BP in the Contraband Hideout creator code CDome crate, and you don't have to spend any money. You can use contraband coupons. In fact, for the bumper blaster AUG, I did not spend $1 on the skin. I only used my free coupons that I had been saving up over the months or over the weeks probably for my contraband coupons. So you can buy them with BP. You can also get free contraband coupons every day by playing the arcade mode. So if you go to arcade mode, this little bar in the middle, you get 300 points, you get 2 coupons. 600 points, you get 3 coupons, and then 1500 points, you get 5 coupons. And you can do that once a, did I say day? It's once a week. My apologies, once a week. So that you can get 10 more coupons for free just by literally playing TDM, Blue Bomb Rush mode, or Intense Battle Royale. So it's easy peasy way to get warmed up each day and claim some free stuffs. So I would recommend you do that. Max, there should be an overhaul on the entire system, bro. Like the entire thing should be overhauled. It should not cost $1,300 to rank up a skin if you're not lucky. Like, the fact that the whole gambling system just kind of taken over games these days is really atrocious. And you know, it kind of sucks, like, as a parent now, you know, having to, obviously Stella's not at the age of video games yet, but you know, she's on turning 2 in 2 weeks. So we got time. Hopefully the meta shifts. But you know, I think about like growing up, you know, you get Super Nintendo, right? Is what I grew up with. So I started with Super Nintendo, and there was like this whole microtransaction thing just didn't exist. You know, like you saved up an allowance, you bought the game you really wanted to play, or you got it for your birthday or whatever, and that was your game, and you just freaking played the game. You grinded out and you learned how to, you know, do all the tricks and stuff in the game, or you bought magazines or whatever for all the, you know, codes and all that kind of stuff. And now games these days are just like, they're half-baked released. They want you to buy it early. They want you to pay like $120 for the limited edition, and you're guaranteed to get all this content in the future, we promise. And then they throw in there all the gamble crates and shit like that. It's just, I don't know, man. I know they got to make money doing it, but gosh, gaming isn't what it was, you know, when I was growing up. And some of it changed for the better too. It's not all worse off, but like I'm gonna have to have that conversation with Stella one day, right? Like when she's wanting to play whatever games, or cell phone game or mobile game, like those are freaking crazy heavy with microtransactions, you know? It's like you're literally, you know, instilling gambling tactics with children. Wish you could get scam addicts easier, because you can buy weapons in the workshop and sell them for polymer. Yeah, that's a good point, and it's a good strategy too for some people. It costs too much, you know. There's really no other way to explain it. It just costs too much. Good, there's free ways to get things, which is good. Players should be rewarded for grinding the game they love to play, and the developers should enforce that. Not enforce. What's the word I'm looking for? Reinforce that, maybe. Reward that. You know, if you have a player who is going to be playing 10 hours a day or 5 hours a day or whatever, and they just love playing your game, reward them for that. You know, don't make them spend money to get all the new stuff. Obviously, you'll have some specialty things for people who do want to pay to play the game, or, you know, pay to get skins and that kind of stuff. But hey, you should be able to grind and get most of the stuff in the game if you played enough, I feel like. But I don't know. I'm no game developer. I don't know how much it costs to make games these days. I'm sure it's a shit ton of money to make a game these days, especially like a AAA game. What was the first like free-to-play game that really sparked microtransactions? Like, I know microtransactions were a thing before free-to-play, But I feel like once games started going free to play, it really took off, because that's, you know, that's the whole business model is like, we're going to make this game. It's going to cost us like, I don't know how many millions of dollars it's going to cost to make this game, release it for free, and just have all kinds of purchasable items in the game to support the, you know, financial making of the game. No, it's got to be before Fortnite, huh? No way, Fortnite was the first one, right? Kaza, that's a great point with trading skins, man. The fact that you can't trade skins in PUBG is wild. There's only like a handful of skins that you can actually market and sell, and the ones that you can't market and sell, they're, you know, they're worth pennies. Like literally, they're worth pennies. Mobile games, probably. That's a good point. That's probably right. It's probably mobile games like Candy Crush, that kind of stuff. The thing with Fortnite, and this is in defense of Fortnite, I feel like, I'm not saying the prices are justified, because honestly I don't know what the prices are. I haven't played Fortnite in years, but the quality of the skins in Fortnite, the quality of the collaborations, the level of detail in every collaboration, it's undeniable. It's so good. Like, they have the Dragon Ball Z collaboration, and you can like be Goku and have all these abilities of the Dragon Ball Z characters and Kamehameha people, and they work that into the game. Then there, yo, Joey, thanks for the Prime, man. Yo, thanks for using your Prime in the Dome. I appreciate you, dude. Then you can they have Master Chief. You can actually get the freaking Master Chief in Fortnite. Like, all of that stuff, like the Marvel stuff they put in there, there's the lightsabers, Darth Vader. Like, they go all out with their collaborations. And so, again, I'm not saying like, oh, it justifies the costs, but if you are going to be that kind of developer and you are going to lean into the free to play, download and buy my content later, it needs to be good quality, high quality, right? And Fortnite nailed it. They set the bar high, and no other game has come close to that yet. The web says Elder Scrolls is one of the first games to do like microtransactions. Interesting. The microtransaction revenue model gained popularity in South Korea with the success of Nexon's online free-to-play games, starting with Quiz Quiz, in 1999, followed by Maple Story, 2003, Mabinogi in 2004, and Dungeon Fighter Online, 2004. Look at that. 1999. What was the first game to use microtransactions? The Elder Scrolls. Microtransactions can be traced back to 2006 with Bethesda's microtransactions for horse armor available to purchase for $250. This edition was laughed at by players at the time, questioning why someone would pay extra for virtual cosmetic items. Boy, would they laugh at us now? whoever back in 2006 was laughing at this $2.50 horse armor thing. PUBG skins are horrible. Kurt, I think some of the skins actually do look good. No cap, on God, as the kids would say. However, they have a lot of poo-poo skins in PUBG. I'll give you a prime example. The easiest example ever is in the Contraband Hideout creator code CDome crate. They specifically stuff extra skins into this crate that are literally just copy pasta recolors. So if you go to the crate, the AUG bumper blaster crate, right? They're advertising this brand new Contraband progressive skin. Dude, this is gonna be freaking amazing. Look how cool this skin is. Like, obviously a lot of people don't like the skin, but let's say you like the skin, you want the skin. This thing's sweet looking, awesome. You open up the crate and you've got 2 chances to get that skin. In one of the chances, you can't even use the skin. If you get the higher tiered chroma skin, which is harder to get, you cannot use that skin until you get the lower tier progressive skin. Bro, what does that even mean? Then they got scam addicts in there and polymers shoved in there, right, to take up extra crates. Then they put other weapon skins. Now, I'm not mad at some of these other weapon skins. Stat tracking skins are cool. They should have those in the crate. M4, Mark 12, an old M24, an old Dragunov, a couple of new skins, and then boom, it's all old skins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 30, 34, 38, 9, 40. There's 41 extra skins that are not battle stat tracking and are not progressive inside of the crate. 41. And of those 41, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 of them are very old standard recolored skins that require, I mean, literally no dev work to just copy pasta a paint job onto each skin. And if it does require dev work, it's very little, right? And so all of that just dilutes from the crate. And then when you actually get a gold crate, then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chances, 7 different items, I mean, in the gold crate. So like, oh, it's a gold. Oh my God, what could it be? It's a 1 of 7 things. And it's either the best gun skin in the game, or it's a stat tracking skin that's been in the game for like 4 years and it's been in like 5 different crates at this point. And it's worth like next to nothing if you sell it. Like it's so ass backwards how they do the skins in the game. Doesn't make any sense. But it makes perfect sense if you just want to get as much money as you can from your players. That makes perfect sense. But like in terms of a fun thing for the players to take part in, no, not it. Yeah, dude, EA in general is terrible at it. Agreed. Like Crafton is not the worst offender by any means. They're just not doing any better than the rest of them when it comes to the gamble crates. You know, again, I do applaud them for the free ways to get skins in the game, all the BP you can get, all the contraband coupons. Like that's good. That's very good. The skins in the workshop are also really good too. Like no troll, if you're a new player and you're like building up your skin collection, there's a ton of really cool skins that you can get for free in the workshop. Gun skins, clothing skins, vehicle skins, emotes, like all that stuff. That's really good. That is very, very good. But the contraband stuff is just unfortunate. Yeah, JBL, I get it. Like I understand the whole, like, you want it to be a limited time thing. That's why all the people, like the meta for a while, I don't know if they still do it, was like drops. Like whenever people did clothing merch, they would do it in drops. So like, hey, I'm only gonna allow 1,000 of these things to be sold this weekend. If you want it, you have to come now. Like I get, that's like marketing 101. I understand it. But this is a video game. It's a live service video game that you want your players to play. You want them to play it forever, right? The idea is play our game until we make a new one that you can jump to. But keep playing this one, please. So you should have things in there that are always like something that's gonna keep them coming back and wanting to keep earning more, you know? They also have enough V-Bucks to buy the next battle pass. Okay, to be fair, PUBG does something similar now too, though, right? They did not always do that. But like the most recent pass, well, it's gone now, but the most recent one, it's $5 for the standard pass. And then they give you 500 G coin back inside of the pass, along with all the BP, all the contraband coupons, the schematics, all the skins, all that stuff, dude. Like the PUBG Survivor Pass, great value. I will stand behind that. And whether or not you like the skins, obviously, well, your opinion's going to be different from everyone else, but the actual value of the pass, very good. Yeah, Max, how many players are like you? Imagine being a new player coming to the Hideout. Maybe you spend money. Maybe you don't know about the free ways unless you watch CDome on YouTube, and you drop whatever, 50 bucks. And you're like, oh, these skins are cool. I want to get this AK skin or whatever. And you get a gold crate. And you get a chroma skin. You're like, whoa, this is so cool looking. And then you're like, I can't use it. How come I can't equip it? Like I've had comments like that in the YouTube videos. CDome, I have this chroma skin, but it doesn't show up in my inventory. What am I missing? Like I gotta be that guy that's like, oh, well, you got the really rare skin, but you didn't get the kind of rare skin first, which allows you to equip the really rare skin. So you kind of just got to sell the really rare skin unless you want to spend more money to maybe, you know, it's like, why are we why are you going to put a player through that potential agony, that experience? That's not like a fun experience for the player. Like the rug is literally getting pulled out from under them. They unlock a gold crate, this big hype animation. It opens up. Whoa, chroma. Yeah. And you just can't even use it. Like, what? Why does that make sense? No, you should be able to immediately equip that thing. Like what? Doesn't make any sense. Wait, what's the black chroma for the SLR? Oh, the black and yellow one? That one's not in the crates anymore, is it? That's like an old one. I might have that. Let me see. Is that the one you're talking about, or am I tripping? Yeah, this one here, right? This is a good looking skin. I do like that. The stinger. I think the barrel is also a stinger, if I recall. Look, like I said, the weapon skins in the game, like the stat tracking ones, the progressive ones, they're not bad looking skins. I don't think they're bad looking. Like, look at this old Swagger SLR. I think this kind of stuff is great looking, man. The Break SLR. Like, there's good looking skins in the game. Ain't that funny, Joe? You get the chroma, you sell it, you get the progressive. At least you can use the progressive if you want. I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Ironically, I find most chroma skins, like I prefer the progressive over the chroma skins for the most part. Does the chroma even matter if there's no value to it? You can't sell it for money. No, you can only sell it for schematics and polymers. And the only reason it matters is if you like the skin color. How many schematics to max a gun level? Well, it depends. So some guns have 10 levels. Some guns have less. I believe a buddy of mine actually DM'd me recently. I think on Twitter, maybe. He did the math for me. Or maybe it was actually on Instagram. Hold on. Yeah, it was. My boy Eric, a fellow member in the community. Progressive skins. To get to level 10, you need 45,000 polymer. 45,000 polymer. And you need 45 schematics. 45 schematics and 45,000 polymer to get to level 10. Weapons that only have 6 levels, like this Mini 14, you would need 25 schematics and 23,000 polymer and some change. And so the bad problem with that is that it's gambling, even when you're trying to just get polymers and schematics. So like if you say, well, CDome, how much does that cost? How many dollars is that going to cost me if I want to get my gun to level 10? And the answer is, we don't know. It could cost up to, I think it's like $1,350, like $1,300. And that's if you're completely unlucky and you get 0 schematics and 0 polymers in the crates. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Other people, you get lucky, maybe it only costs you $500 to get all of the needed things, but it's not the same for each person because it's gambling. Yeah, and you can't reuse them. So if you're like me and you have some skins that you rank up, and you change your mind later, see you tomorrow. Like this M4, I got it ranked up to level 4 thinking, oh yeah, I kind of like this. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I don't use the M4 enough, and I already have this, a Halloween M4 that I like more. I'm not going to keep ranking up that other M4. But you lose all those schematics and polymers. They're gone. You can't get them back. No. You want to sell the skin? Sure. You're just going to get 2 schematics like you normally would and the same amount of polymer. So even though you dumped whatever, 10 schematics into the skin and 10,000 polymer, that's all gone. See, do the skins make the gun shoot better? Well, some would argue it actually makes it shoot worse. Like the M24, the new M24, this one here. So they did something on this gun called a kill effect. You see that? When you kill somebody with this gun in game, it does this effect. Shoom, shoom. This big animation. For some people, that's going to block your vision. It's going to cause you to have frame drops because it's adding effects to your game. So for some people, it's going to make it shoot worse. Ironically, Kurt, definitely look, dude, you're a grown-ass man. You do whatever you want, obviously. Just use creator code CDome if you're going to be a dum-dum. I would just advise you, just remember, it's gambling. So just like if you go to a casino and you go to the ATM, you tell yourself, all right, I'm only going to pull out $100, $200, whatever, $500, whatever you're okay with. I'm going to spend this and I'm going to assume it's going to disappear into the ether and I'm going to have nothing to show for it. If you have that mindset going in with whatever amount of dollars you want to spend, go for it. But also, if you use creator code CDome, it does help support your boy when you're being a dum-dum. What was the most stupid thing you did in PUBG? Mine was getting 100 artisan tokens and wasting them for archivist chests because I want a certain skin set. That's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. Not gonna lie, it's pretty dumb. And I guess to answer your question, what's the dumbest thing I've ever done? Well, I guess it's not really the same level as what you're saying, but honestly, probably just not going to PC sooner. That's honestly probably it. If I would have streamed and played on PUBG PC when it first came out, that would have been way better for me. Like, skill level in PC, I'd have an extra, 2 years of experience. Because I came, from console to PC, like not having ever played a PC game. So I had to like relearn how to play PUBG and learn how to play on mouse and keyboard. That was a whole experience. Then I missed out on a lot of the skins because console didn't get like all the partners, the PUBG partner skins and all that kind of stuff. The growth would have been better on PC. Yeah, I mean all that kind of stuff, YouTube content, all that. That's what I wish. I wish I would have done it sooner. No, there's nothing wrong with console, and console has gone so far from where it first started when I played this game. Like it's a night and day difference where console is now. I guess I should open up these crates. They're gonna expire in 4 days, huh? Especially because we didn't even have SSDs or nothing back then on console when it first came out. Like it was bare bones. What up, Scott? Played PUBG Mobile. Wish I got into PC version instead. Yep. If you like playing PUBG, it's the best on PC. The OG. I still have my OG controller. My day one edition Xbox One controller and my consoles downstairs. 2013. So that's what I started playing on the old and busted. Then eventually I got like the Xbox One X, like whatever the first upgrade was, and played that for a while, and it was better. But it was still console back then, 30 FPS if you're lucky, 1080p if you're lucky, kind of thing. Then I built my first PC in like 2019, and then made the switch and haven't looked back. Have not looked back. I don't even know where my console is, to be honest. I think it's in my spare bedroom. Still have my 9600 baud modem. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm assuming it's an old broadband modem or something, but I don't know what that is, dude. All right, chat. It's 12:30. I think we can call it a GG's there. Are any of my buds still online and streaming PUBG? Let's go see. Hey, speaking of Swagger, I was just showing you guys his SLR. He's actually still playing PUBG. Let's go raid Swagger. You guys go show him some love. That's one of the OGs right there. Raid has been created. There you go. You guys go show Swagger some love. I'll go hang out in his chat with y'all for a few minutes. And then it's Cleepy time. So y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Sorry we couldn't get y'all any dubs tonight. Fun games though, man. I really had a fun time with the squad as usual. These dumb challenge games are usually a hoot. Hope you guys enjoyed them as well. We do them once a week if you're new here. So usually every Tuesday, unless the server maintenance happens, and then we kind of swap around. What's scheduled for the coming week? So tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll be doing some PUBG tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow we do more TPP. I think that'd be good to get a couple videos of TPP in, and just to give some personal experience with playing TPP. Like actually try to play TPP tomorrow. Maybe it makes for a fun video, a fun debate for everybody to discuss. See you Sippy Cup, see you KM, Kaza, Max, Scott, Kurt, Moto, Booty, Big Booty Judy. Yo, appreciate y'all being here. Go show Swagger some love. I'll see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Friday for Duos with Bob, all right? Mucho love. I'm out.